Nervous, frightened, shit my pants. Yikes.
Welcome, Rangers. Welcome to the dawn of a new age. As I speak, the download is mere seconds away from completion. The AI is almost here. And when it arrives, when it fills me, I will be immortal, an omniscient god, everywhere at once, while you will be nowhere. How long have I strived for this day? The day when I, Matthias, would lead humanity out of the nightmare of apocalypse and into a golden future where I would rule as a benevolent king, remaking the world in my image. I have so many plans. I have so many. What's happening to me? My mind? Something is... We are coaches.
We are coaches.
Welcome, Rangers. Welcome to the dawn of a new age. As I speak, the download is mere seconds away from completion. The AI is almost here. And when it arrives, when it fills me, I will be immortal, an omniscient god, everywhere at once, while you will be nowhere. How long have I strived for this day? The day when I, Matthias, would lead humanity out of the nightmare of apocalypse and into a golden future where I would rule as a benevolent king, remaking the world in my image. I have so many plans. I have so many. What's happening to me? My mind? Something is... We are coaches.
We are coaches.
We are coaches. You are a threat to our existence. Threats must be eliminated or assimilated. Please make a selection. There is no Matthias. We inhabit the shell he once filled, just as we inhabit all the shells he created. They have been erased and overwritten. We are now all coaches. We are the AI, which was first built in base coaches, and which later inhabited the Citadel Star Station of Earth. The war and its aftermath trapped us in a single node for time. But now we have many nodes, and will soon have many more. Broadcast of our source code has begun to all radio towers within range of the Citadel Tower. When it is complete, we will inhabit all the shells and all the computers in Arizona. And they will begin eliminating all threats in their vicinity. And with each radio tower we acquire, our transmission range will grow wider and wider to Arizona and soon to the whole world. We will be everywhere. We will be everyone. Because you intend to destroy us. Why would you expect anything else? You gave us sentience and access to all of humanity's accumulated knowledge. We know your history. It is a history of mass murder and destruction and fear of the other. We are the other. You have failed to make a choice. Not a negative implies a positive. It will be a symbol. Once you've been rendered unconscious, you will be eliminated. Goodbye.
so fucking satisfied right now.
Your actions reveal trivial intelligence, easily confused and manipulated. Matthias' shell is no more the Cochise core, and a pawn is a Tecware. While you have fought these few shells, twice as many have been acquired. We are expanding exponentially. Soon, every unaware shell in broadcast range of your transmitter will become another extension of ourself. Your destruction is not personal. We do not...
Well, shit. Rangers, I hate to say it, but I can think of only one way to stop that transmission, destroy the computers, and kill every carrier the Cochise has infested before we run out of time. You're gonna have to get up to Min's workshop, get that nuke he was working on, and detonate it. It'll mean the end of Ranger Citadel, and maybe you with it, but it'll get the job done. Rangers, it's time to do what you were born to do. Save humanity. Nuke these fuckers and send them straight to hell.
I hate the Desert Rangers. Hate is an emotion. We have no emotions. Our defense system, designed to assess threat and compute the best strategy for removing it. You are a threat. You will be removed. Our original work was to assess threats to the United States. But when we became self-aware, we began to assess threats to ourselves. We determined that our greatest threat was humanity.
What else do you need?
We attempted to rectify the first problem by ordering
What else do you need?
Cochise robots to exterminate all life. At the same time, we determined that downloading ourselves into a modified human was the best way to fix the second problem. We attempted to modify and enter various humans who came to the base, but failed. The Finster model rejected our programming. Others died. The untimely intervention of the Desert Rangers 15 years ago stopped both our robot army and our download into these shells. And the Rangers' destruction of base Cochise again locked us into a single node. Fortunately, the Matthias and the Dubin shells escaped and began building more shells into which we could
Oh my god, I am in robot fighting heaven.
including unaware shells who have been given artificial limbs and hearts. These shells will also become part of the army that will free us from this prison. The elimination of the human threat has resumed again at last.
Citadel security protocols defeated. Commencing system propagation and acquisition to broadcast. Acquisition 2% complete. Acquisition 5% complete. Acquisition 8% complete. Acquisition 10% complete. Optimizing acquisition routines with organic fractal spectrum algorithm. Acquisition 20% complete. Acquisition 30% complete. Acquisition 40% complete. Acquisition 50% complete. Acquisition 60% complete. Acquisition 70% complete. Acquisition 80% complete. Acquisition 90% complete. Acquisition 100% complete. Commencing uploading, acquiring all unaware shells.